How are y'all doing? My name's Xavier Ware. I've been in Nashville shooting videos with Meinl, and it has been an absolute blast. And I wanted to talk to y'all about the cymbals I was using in this shoot today. So if we go way to the left over here, we have this 8-inch Classics Custom Brilliant bell. And in the session, it sounds amazing, but it rings forever and it would bleed wherever it could. So we threw a whole bunch of honey in the jar. We got 3 dots here, which worked perfect for this session today. Next is the Byzance 16-inch extra dry thin crash. This thing is a champion. I usually don't run 16 on my left, but I wanted something just quick, airy, and with body enough to maintain what's happening around the rest of the set. And this thing definitely does not get lost. Favorite thing about it. You don't find many 16s you can smash on and they remain present with bigger plates. So. Moving on, this was my first time playing a few of these, but I'm gonna keep it in line. 18-inch Byzance Foundry Reserve Crash. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all what, I have not heard something like this, if not ever, in a very long time, because I wanna be as honest with y'all as possible. This right here, this is like one of the best crashes I've ever played. So, 18-inch Byzance Foundry Reserve. Right here, we have the 10-inch pure alloy splash. I wanted a splash with a good bit of body to it, but something that doesn't hurt in the mix, if you will. Some splashes, a lot of times, can be just too bright and too brilliant, but this thing settles in perfectly for what I needed out of a 10-inch splash. Next, this is a 20-inch pure alloy, extra hammered ride. First time playing this joint, it was wonderful, but we had to put a piece of drum honey on it because she's a loud baby. So it was ringing just like the bell was, but once we put that gel on it, it was absolutely, positively perfect. The bell on this thing really can't be beat, and I found that out today. This is one of my favorite bells on a ride cymbal, and the stick definition on this ride cymbal is out of this world. So underneath the ride, I have the 8-inch Byzance dark splash, just something for a little bite. As I said earlier, the 10 I wanted to be nice and smooth. Over here, I wanted it to attack. And this 8-inch splash is perfect because it's dark, it's quick, it gets out of your way, but even being underneath 2 other cymbals, it's right in your face, and it was perfect. Above that is the 19-inch Byzance dual crash. And I have played these before, but man, they don't get old. If that makes sense to any of y'all out there, you gotta get you a Byzance dual crash. It don't matter what size. I played the 19 today, but they all feel this good. It feels like slicing butter. I gotta say, you can't beat that. This is a perfect cymbal. The dual crash 19-inch is a perfect cymbal. Moving along, this is an artist concept model bullet stack. I chose this today because I wanted a stack that would cut everything, no matter what else was happening. If I was swirling or swishing, it doesn't matter. I wanted to come here and know that I would have accent, attack, downbeat, whatever I was looking for, and this stack did the job phenomenally. I've never played on this before, and it was amazing to feel it out. I definitely thought it would sound a bit different, and it blew me away. It is an amazing stack, to say the least. This is the 20-inch Byzance Vintage Trash Crash, and let me say, if you're looking for anything in a trash crash cymbal, anything trashy, nasty, disgusting, you have to get one of these. I'm not, man, you have to get this cymbal. This trash crash is perfect, absolutely perfect. It cuts through a mix, but it doesn't take over anything. That was my favorite thing about it. I could really crash into it and it doesn't usurp anything else happening. While being 20 inches at that, it stays in its place while you can beat the living daylights out of it. Moving along, we have the Byzance 12-inch extra dry splash. And my thought process behind this splash cymbal specifically was I wanted a mix of what I had from the first two I talked about earlier. So it is dark and washy, but when you attack it, it doesn't get lost. It's right there, it's present, and it's a beautiful accent cymbal, might I add. Definitely gonna have one of these in my collection, or a few of them. Last but not least, to my very right, we have the artist concept model Temporal Stack 2, and this is one of my favorite stacks. I actually have one of these in my collection. I enjoy a lot of rhythm and accents, and sometimes I like to go to the rims of the toms or, off of the ride bell or something. And this stack specifically allows me to keep some sort of pulse going while I'm doing whatever else in La La Land. And it's just, it cuts, it bites. If you loosen it, it'll bark a little bit, but I like to keep mine tight just for, the cut effect. And I decided that I needed some Windchimes in my mix, and a lot of you young heads out there use your pads, but don't forget where you came from. Thanks to the boys at Meinl Percussion, I was able to get these beautiful Conte chimes with a little chime on top that has a nice triangle effect that I've fallen in love with since I've been here. Can't beat real Windchimes. The pads are great, and boy, they come close, but when I ran my stick across these in my ears, can't beat that. It doesn't get any better than the real thing. I'm all about authenticity and sound, so it was only right, and I'm grateful to the Meinl fam for letting me bring some Windchimes on board. And that's my setup. I hope you guys really enjoyed this first video. Thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart for watching. I love what I do, and these guys made it way too easy today. So once again, thank y'all for watching, and there's more to come.